Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to do a very special project. It's going to be styrofoam printmaking, and we are going to make multiple prints, and we're going to be using paint, and we're going to be using these little rollers, speedball rollers. So please pay attention because it's going to go by real quick. Okay, and we're going to make a little bit of mess, so pay attention. So first, you're going to start by getting your piece of foam. We're going to use a small piece of foam because I want you guys to really just get a design down so that we can make prints of it. We're going to be using these wooden pencils. They have a point to it so that they can go really deep into it. So you're going to draw in your design. Okay, I am going to be drawing waves. I want waves, so I'm going to start with my horizon line because I want my waves to take up most of it. So I'm just going to give myself waves or like pieces of land. Okay. And notice how I am pushing down here. I'm not pushing down enough to tear the foam because we don't want to do that. I am pushing down enough so that there's details and that there's line work that is deep enough so that your paint goes into the grooves, around the grooves, and whatever I am drawing is going to end up as a white line in our actual work, okay, our print. So sky, make it look like there's wind. Okay. And my waves, let's just do a big wave. Waves, big waves, big waves. More big waves. Starting from the bottom. And remember, guys, this does not flow, so you do have to lift it up and make a line, and lift it up and make a line. It's not like pencil where it just glides across your paper. You really do have to make indentions. And if it looks a little strange, it's because it's just foam and we're making indentions, okay? So you probably can't see the same detail as I am doing, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to do detail lines to the wave at the bottom. The first time I did this, I put way too much paint and it came out a little strange. It came out very dark and my lines were very bold. So I'm going to use a lot less paint and we are going to be trying multiple prints. Okay, guys? So bear with me. Don't freak out if it doesn't look exactly how you think it's going to look. Mostly because it's not going to look how you think it's going to look. Okay? So don't freak out. More waves, lines for the waves. Okay. Okay, giving myself little edges. Giving myself lots of lines for the horizon, okay, guys? Okay, this is where the water's calm. Should take your time on your drawing, or if we're on a time crunch, don't take your time and please keep going. Talking to my class. Okay, so now I have my design, right? We're going to keep the design and then we're going to put some ink on it and we're going to put it to a piece of paper. Okay, so now you're going to get your little speed roller and we're going to put paint onto it. Hopefully our paint is still wet. Been sitting at my table for a little while. So we're going to put paint all over it. Okay, and your tables are going to be covered. I'm going to clean mine when I'm done. We're not doing this onto the table, okay? So you're getting ink in all the right places. You're getting paint there. And then we're going to put it on our piece of paper. possibly in the center, okay? And then I am going to use another piece of paper on top of it. I'm hoping I have enough for you guys to do this too. So you're going to put another piece of paper and then you're just going to run your fist. And when I say that, I mean you're going to ball up your hand and you're going to run your hand up and down it. You're going to try not to move it because if you move it, then your painting is going to smear. So once we do this, then we can, just like this, you see all the ink is there, okay? So I'm going to do it one more time on this side. And then I'm going to pull it off and you're going to see the print. Very nice. It worked out so well. Okay, so since this, oh yeah, see, look, there was a little too much ink on top and you see that line got really darkened. So I'm going to try it one more time, putting this to the side. And we're going to use our second piece of paper. Hopefully you guys have a second piece of paper. I'm hoping you guys each have 3 pieces because maybe by your third print you'll get how much to put in and how much not to put in. Okay, so hopefully this is better. Okay, so we're putting the paint on really nicely, very easily. Okay, it's going on all the edges. Okay, you will be doing this on a table that's covered. Okay. Okay, putting this down. We're getting our piece of paper. Putting our piece of paper here. I'm putting it flat down, and this time I'm just gonna flip it over and use my hand. Okay, so it's in the center. Flipping this over. Okay, and then I'm just running my hand against it so I can see that the paint is transferring to the piece of paper. Okay, my fist, getting it on there, seeing the design come through, and then we are going to separate it, okay guys, and then we're gonna have a print. I definitely like this one more, but I could have used a little bit more ink. But you guys can definitely see the print come out. It looks very nice. We'll have to put some more paint on it. I think my paint is drying. So I'll apply some more, but not too much. Because look, this line definitely came out a lot better. So trial and error, guys. This is what it's going to look like. And you're going to try a few times to get a good print. See the difference between the two. I think I like the first one more. You can see more details. Okay. So first print, second print. No. It's a coin toss. I think I like the first one better. Just that line at the top. That was the only part that didn't come out. Okay, guys. We'll try this in class. Make sure to stay quiet and pay attention.